Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast, and I'm here to present you my NBA picks for Friday, April 6th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all of my MLB, NBA, and NFL videos. And if you want to play the actual lineups that we're playing every single night, visit our website at www.rotobeast.net. So, hey, MLB keeps rolling. Got another monster win on the early only slate. Fanduel cashed in all cash entries and GPP entries. DraftKings almost took down a tournament. Came in 4th place in the $12 single entry. Won a quick, I think it was $300. Hey, we are on fire to start this MLB season. Plus, we're closing out the NBA season strong. If you haven't joined the money team, to be completely honest with you, you're missing out. So join now. Visit our website. So, hey, I'm feeling good about what's going on right now. MLB, like I said, is crushing. I'm feeling generous. So this is what I'm going to do for you, all right? I'm going to run a contest. For this video, I want to get this video to 200 likes, okay? If this video gets 200 likes, I'm going to pick one lucky winner tomorrow to get my MLB lineups for the day. Like I'm telling you, they're on fire right now. I haven't lost in FanDuel to start this season yet. That should tell you how much we are on fire. So yeah, so in order to win this contest, all you have to do is like this video, make sure that you're subscribed. Drop your name below in the comment section. I'll pick one lucky winner. Make sure and check back tomorrow 30 minutes before lock. Have your notifications turned on. So if I pick you, you don't miss out. When I pick your name, send me a DM, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at RotoBeast, or you can email me at RotoBeast. You can email me at rotobeast@gmail.com, and I'll get you those lineups for absolutely free. Like I said, all you got to do, like the video, make sure you're subscribed, drop your name below. Boom. Simple. So, yeah, hey, make sure and take advantage of that. Let's go ahead and jump into this NBA slate. We got 10-game slate. About half of the games we have information on. The other half we're waiting on some news. So we'll do the best we can to get through this slate. First, we'll start with what we do know. We got Cleveland going into Philadelphia to face the Sixers. This game has a 223 implied total. Philadelphia is favored by 3.5. Then you got New Orleans going into Phoenix to face the Suns. This game has a 220 implied total. New Orleans is favored by 11. Next, we got Charlotte going into Orlando. This game has a 211.5 implied total, and Charlotte's favored by 5.5. You got Miami going into New York to face the Knicks. This game has a 209.5 implied total. Miami's favored by 9. You got Indiana going into Toronto to face the Raptors. This game has a 208.5 implied total. Toronto is favored by 7.5. Then you got Chicago going into Boston. This game has a 201 implied total, and Boston's favored by 10. And there's some other games we got on the slate we don't have news yet on. You got Dallas going into Detroit, Atlanta going into Washington, Sacramento going into Memphis, and we got Minnesota going into LA. So that's kind of where we're at on the games, game-wise. Let's go ahead and jump into these picks. So, as always, we'll start at point guard. I'm going to be honest really quick before we jump into it. I do like John Wall. He's up there. The price is still fair. Great matchup. I just don't know what's going to happen because he's going to be on the second end of a back-to-back. He's playing a lot of minutes against Cleveland right now, but he's absolutely going off. I mean, that's the thing. So, you got to wait on that news. If he's going to play his regular minutes tomorrow, I definitely think you can look at him. But we're going to start with some guys I'm really going to be targeting. First, we got Lowry going against Indiana in an up-tempo matchup. Indiana's going to be on the second end of a back-to-back. Toronto's at home. Very fair price tag for him. You need about 37 for him to hit value. He's averaging 35 on the season. You got Kemba Walker. I usually like targeting him at home, but, his price is down, and he has a really good matchup against Orlando Magic. A very up-tempo team. For him to hit value on this price tag, we need about 37 as well. He's averaging 37 on the season. Then we got Dragic going against New York. This is a great spot for him. He sat out last game. I expect him to come back. He wasn't on the injury report today. Like I said, great spot. He's been very consistent. You need about 35 for him to hit value. He's averaging 30 on the season. Then you got to look at a guy like Rondo, up-tempo game going against Phoenix. Rondo's been up and down. I completely understand that. But, this is just his kind of matchup, to be completely honest with you. I like him in this spot. The Pelicans have to win every single game. And, you need 32 for him to hit value. He's averaging 26 on the season. You got Trey Burke going against Miami. I really don't usually like targeting Miami, but Trey Burke is just something else. He's been taking care of business. You need 31 for him to hit value. He went against Miami not that long ago. He only played 25 minutes. I think this was before he became the starter. In 25 minutes, he got you 16 points, 7 assists. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 25 fantasy points. He's going to see, close to 30, I would say 32 to 34 minutes in this game. You add those minutes to this, he's easily in the 30s. So, yeah, I think that he's a solid play. Shooting guard, I'm going to start with Holiday going against Phoenix. They should win this game. It's a very, very fast-paced game for him. Phoenix's team is pretty much a bunch of G League players, so I definitely think he can have a monster game. You got DeRozan. I understand he's been up and down, but he's under 7K. Under 8K. Going against the Indiana team is going to be on the second end of a back-to-back. At this price tag, you need about 38 for him to hit value, and he's averaging 38 on the season. Then you got Wiggins going against the Lakers. This dude's been beasting straight up. Look what he's playing tons of minutes. He's definitely carrying the scoring load. He's getting in the 30s regularly. At this price tag, we need about 32 for value. He's averaging 30 on the season. Then when you look at a guy like Caldwell-Pope on the other side of the ball going against Wiggins, who's not a good defensive player, he's playing a shitload of minutes. He's scoring the ball well. He's playing very well. He's got you at least 36 fantasy points in 2 straight games. I like him in this spot. I definitely do. He's averaging 28 on the season, so he's going to give you a solid floor. At this price tag, you need about 31 for value. A guy I'm going to look at on the real cheap end. It's kind of a risky play, but you got House. The minutes are picking up. He's need 21 for value. Since he's been playing, a bunch of minutes the past 2 games, and not even the best matchups. One against Sac was good, but the other 2, he still got you 20, got you 33, got you 26. You only need 21 on this price tag, so I definitely think that you can look at him as a good value play. LeBron, I don't know if I really like him that much. I don't know if I'm going to go there on this slate. But, he has one of the highest, ceilings on this slate for sure. Going against Philadelphia, though, they're going to be on a back-to-back. At this price tag, you need about 57 for him to hit value. He's averaging 54 on the season. Josh Jackson, a guy who's just been really tearing it up. His price tag's up, I understand. But, he's been playing very well since Booker's been out, since Warren's been out. He's got you at least 31 in what? No, at least 31 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games with, 50 fantasy point upside. Pelicans play very fast pace. You need 40 for value. I definitely think you could look at them, even though I don't like the price. You got Covington, another guy who's been on fire ever since Embiid's been out, getting some extra rebounds. So, he's been playing some good defense. We know Cleveland can't play very good defense, so the guy could definitely score a little bit. He's still under 7K, very fair price tag. You need about 34 for value. I definitely think you could look at him. Harrison Barnes, he's just one of those guys. When you talk about consistency, that's what you get for him. You need 32 for him to hit value. He sat out last game. For rest purposes. He should come back feeling good. He's gonna play mid 30 minutes, gonna get you around 30 fantasy points. Very consistent, so I like him. And if you want to look at a GPP play on the lower end, I definitely think you could look at a guy like, where is he at? Kidd-Gilchrist. I understand he hasn't done nothing special, but he's absolute minimum price. For him to hit value, we need 18. He's averaging 18 on the season. He has 30 fantasy point upside. Definitely. Great matchup against Orlando. I definitely think you could look at him for a lower end play. Anthony Davis, 13,000. They have the dude priced right. You need 65 for value. Yes, you heard me right. You need 65 for value. But going against the the Suns, oh man, this is like a juicy matchup for him. You know, last he faced him not that long ago, and this guy absolutely destroyed them. Where's he at? Where's he at? Boom. 53, 18, 3, 5, and 1 for 96 fantasy points. So yes, I mean, I feel like he's overpriced, but you gotta look at what he did against him not that long ago. Like, he can do that again. He has that upside. He's gonna play the minutes. They need him to score. Man, oh, it's tough to pay the price, but I think, you know, in this spot, you definitely have to consider it. You got to go with. Also, you can look at Ben Simmons going against Cleveland. You know, Cleveland's not a very good defensive team. Ben Simmons has definitely been picking it up since Embiid's out. On this price tag, we need about 50. No, we need about 47 for him to get value. He's averaging 42 on the season. Then I'm just gonna combine these dudes. Randall, Kuzma, I like both of them going against Minnesota. Randall, I would say, probably has a little bit more upside, but both of them are playing a lot of minutes. Kuzma definitely still has 40 fantasy point upside, so I like both of those guys. Like I said, I kind of combine them together. Another guy I'm going to look at, Kevin Love. He's playing very well right now. Very fair price tag for him to hit value on this price tag. We need about 36, 37. He is averaging 33 on the season. You know, playing very solid. Going against a Philadelphia team without Embiid, I definitely think he could dominate the glass. Lastly, I'm going to go with the guy like Collins. Going against Washington. Washington's going to be on the second end of a back-to-back. This young dude's just been playing very well. I mean, it's all about minutes with him. If he's going to play in the 30s, he's pretty much going to get you 30 fantasy points. That's just how he rolls. You know, solid matchup against a team on the second end of back-to-back. I like Collins. Center, we'll go with Drummond. He just busted on us the other day. But like big guys against Dallas, so you could go right back to the well. He's a little bit more of a GPP play for me. I would definitely prefer Karl-Anthony Towns going against the Lakers. You need 50 for him to hit value. He's averaging 44 on the season. Then two guys I'm going to combine. Vucevic and Howard. Both of them have upside. They're going against each other, though. So I think that one of them's going to get in foul trouble. $300 difference. It's something you got to dig into a little bit more and see which one really has the better matchup. I would probably say it's Howard because Vucevic's not that good of a defender, but Dwight Howard's been, you know, kind of on the downhill spiral in his career defensive wise. Also, he's not the same, you know, guy who was a defensive player for a bunch of years in a row. So, like I said, both of them are in play. You can look at Whiteside; his minutes are just all over the place. Al Horford going against Chicago. They need him to score. They need him to do a little bit more of everything without Kyrie out. He's been very consistent. He has upside. You need 35 for him to hit value. He's averaging 32 on the season. And then if you want to go with a little bit of a risky play but save some money, you got Alex Lynn. Came back last game after a little bit of a layoff. Got you 32 minutes. If he's going to play 32 minutes, I mean, you got to really consider this guy. He went off for 17 and 15. 35 fantasy points. So, I mean, I like him. I definitely like him. I think that he's a solid play, you know, on the cheaper end. So, yeah, hey, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at for this video. Straight up. Hey, if you haven't already, please make sure and drop a like for me. Put your name in the comment section. Make sure that you're subscribed. Have a chance to win our MLB lineups for tomorrow. Absolutely free. We need 200 likes on this video. Help your boy out. It takes 2 seconds to hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I mean, let's just jump into these picks. And kind of see what we could come up with. So we will start off at point guard. Personally, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I really like Trey Burke. Very fair price tag. I know it's not the best matchup. It's all about minutes with him. I definitely think that he'll get the minutes, though. Then we'll go to shooting guard. And I'm going to look at a guy like, I mean, there's a lot of guys that I like, to be honest. But I like Caldwell-Pope. Very fair price tag. And at point guard, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go with Dragic over Burke, to tell you the truth. I just, man, it's tough. I like both of them, I'm telling you. But Miami is a good defensive team. That's what kind of is scaring me a little bit off of Burke. Then we're going to go to, let's see, who do we like? Oh, man, I like Covington. I like Covington against Cleveland. Power forward, gotta go with AD, man. I mean, that dude he just absolutely monstered against him. I mean, straight up, you can't deny that. It is what it is, you know. Alex Lynn, let me see, did he start last game or did he come off the bench? He posted generation, boom, 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 do 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 do. Chris driving the start lineup. Yeah, he didn't start, so I don't like him. Um, Man, I'm gonna have to go with. I like Towns going against the Lakers. I mean, how much you have 4,200, so we need a value play. That's what we need for tomorrow. Either that, or you could even go, get away from Covington, and you could go down and go with the guy like Kidd-Gilchrist to save some money. Or, there's a couple guys you can go, instead of Pope, you can go at House to save some money. I mean, there's a lot of things that I definitely think you could do with this core, but I think it's a solid start. All these guys have absolutely great matchups. I really love them. We got to just kind of see what the value is tomorrow. But with the NBA being the end of the season, there's value every single day. I definitely think this is something that we can make work. So, yeah, hey, make sure and get in that contest. Make sure that you're subscribed. Drop that like. Drop your name. I'll pick one lucky winner tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Let's get it.